Let's have a look at the music now. Okay, so familiar media center experience. Working great with the pen. Now notice on this now that resume is working across through the network, so you've got that full resume experience even when you're running over a network as well. See, it's struggling there just to get going, but there, it's working now. So that's really nice. So that's the using Windows Media Center. Don't need to go into too much detail. If you've seen Vista and Media Center, then it runs there just the same, but you've got the power of the pen. So now we're going to take a look at the URB 10-foot interface. Okay, so here in Media Center, I'll show you preview in Media Center, we've launched URB's 10-foot interface. So I'm going to go and now play some content. Now the actual my Media Center PC, the other side of the room, is where this content's coming from. The good thing about this, of course, is that if we've got a slower network, so if we're on 802.11b network, then URB's bandwidth function will mean that it will adjust the content quality to suit the available bandwidth. So while we're running locally here on a G, we'll get a really good network quality. If we were on a slower Wi-Fi connection, then it will adjust accordingly. So you've not got that issue of network bottlenecks causing playback problems, because it adjusts the network to suit the bandwidth available. So what I'm going to do now is look at recorded TV. And I was actually trying this out today at the office and using the Wi-Fi in the office, and it works just as well as this. So let's pick at that same program. Now I'm using the pen on this, but this is just for, you know, you could use a touch screen. There's no difference. Okay, let's launch this. Okay, so we're looking at the same content here that we were watching before. This is being streamed using URB, so I don't actually have to be on the same domain. Sorry, I don't have to be on the same LAN as the Media Center PC. I could be doing this over the internet. So we've got the same features. We can fast forward, you can pause, and everything else. So this has got a nice user interface. I can use my Media Center buttons, or I can use the touch buttons. I can pick a different program on there. Of course, with URB as well, we've not just got recorded TV content. We could have any content, and we don't have to have the decoder on here. We could have. We could have DivX files or whatever. All the transcoding is done by my Media Center PC, and this device just can play that back. So all the work's been done on the Media Center PC, so it takes a lot of effort out for this. So let's have a look at audio. Okay, we'll have a bit of Pink Floyd. There we go. Bit of Pink Floyd. And as mentioned on the Media Center show 101, This interface here is available for Nintendo Wii and PS3 as well, so you're not restricted just to Microsoft devices. So overall, it's I mean, I haven't got into the full power of Orb. That's something for another show. But I really want to show that using the UMPC, you've got the choice of interfaces, and there's an array of scenarios that you can use this device really well. So overall, I think this is a nice device for consuming media center content. I've been particularly impressed with it. I actually recorded some podcasts on there, some intros for the shows. I've done some audio editing on here as well. It's not up to do video editing, but for the audio side of it, it works really well. I've got an external audio interface that I've been using, plugged in straight into this with a microphone. And I wish I'd had this when I went to CES, because it would have been a lot lighter than carrying the tablet PC around. Although this is a nice device, but that's another story. You can also get this little docking station here, a little wallet for it. The machine just fits in there like that. And it's got a USB keyboard on there. You can see that. You can plug a monitor into it, and you can plug you could use a little USB hub and plug different devices into there. And you can it's a really powerful device for such a small size. You've got USB monitors, compact flash on there, and the hardware controls for volume and everything else. So overall, really impressive. It's a nice device. I think obviously this being one of the first generation of the UMPCs, it has its limitations. I'm sure that the future ones are going to be better. But for getting media center content onto it and taking with you on the go, it's fantastic and a nice device. Thanks for watching this digitallifestyle.com video show. I'll see you around on the digitallifestyle.com. Bye.